Good morning, students. Today we are going to see the lesson transition and the inner transition elements. That means what actually? Periodic table. In periodic table, left side S black elements and right side B black elements. In the middle D black elements. Isn't it? The D black element is known as transition elements. Already have seen what are the important properties of D black elements. It is what is the metallic behavior, and what will be the atomic and ionic size and the ionization enthalpy and variable oxidation state. Now we are going to see the standard electrode potential. In D black elements, the 3D series. 3D series, what are the elements present in the 3D series? Actually, the 3D series: scandium, titanium, vanadium, as well as chromium, manganese, iron, cobalt, nickel, as well as zinc. So in these elements, what will be the potential of each electrode? Maximum, the D black elements, the transition elements, which having the potential. Each elements must have the potential. Standard. So the standard electrode potential is nothing else. The potential of each electrode is known as standard electrode potential. Before we go into this topic, you should know what is meant by electrode, what is potential, what is the standard electrode potential. So you already heard that in physics, Daniell cell, isn't it? In this Daniell cell or galvanic cell. In this galvanic cell is example for electrochemical cell. The transition element which is taking part in electrochemical cells. In this cells, the redox reaction taking place. What is meant by redox reaction? The reduction is nothing else, reduction as well as oxidation takes place. That is what redox reaction. See, you have taken the transition elements zinc as well as copper, isn't it? The zinc as well as copper which is taking part in an electrochemical cell here, which is produces. So zinc may becomes Gigerin 2 plus as well as copper 2 plus will become copper, isn't it? So it is Cu2 plus aqueous medium and becomes a salt. It is a metal. So what happened in this? What is meant by redox? Here the zinc becomes Gigerin 2 plus. Is it right? This is what here oxidation taking place. Zinc loses 2 electrons. It becomes zinc 2 plus. At the same time, copper 2 plus. The copper 2 plus here, the copper 2 plus is receiving these 2 electrons, and here the reduction takes place. The coupled reaction, the reduction as well as oxidation taking place, that is known as redox reaction, right? And this must be taking place in 2 half cells in electrochemical cell. So now we are going to see the structure of electrochemical cell, how it is arranged. Suppose this overall reaction, it is 2 half reactions. 2 half reactions in oxidation half reaction as well as reduction half reaction. See here, this structure of this is the structure of electrochemical cell. This electrochemical cells arranged in 2 cells. So 2 apparatus placed here. Is it right? This is one is what? Porous pot, and another one is what? Glass vessel. This is zinc is placed in the solution of zinc sulfate, and here the copper is placed in glass wool as well as in the copper sulfate solution. So this is made up of 2 half cells. This is known as 2 half cells. Here salt bridge is placed in between as well as which is connected externally through the wire, and this compartment Zn is placed, zinc is placed in the zinc sulfate system. What happened? This again the voltmeter is also connected here. What happened? The redox reaction taking place here. The zinc sulfate solution, the zinc is releasing electron, that is it becomes zinc 2 plus. This zinc 2 plus electrons are transferring towards the right side of the compartment. This is left side of the compartment. This is right side of the compartment. This is known as anode compartment. This is known as cathode compartment. Here the rod zinc is placed, and here the rod copper is placed. So we are seeing the standard electrode potential is what? The standard electrode potential, first of all the electrode, the zinc is known as electrode and copper is also known as electrode. The transition metal is placed in the electrode. What will be the potential of these 2 electrodes, zinc electrode as well as copper electrode? What happened in this structure here? Here the zinc is releasing of 2 electrons. It means what actually? Here the oxidation taking place. by releasing of electron. At the same time, these two zinc 2 plus electrons are receiving by copper. So receiving by copper, so Cu2 plus, the 2 electrons are accepting, it becomes copper metal. So now here reduction is taking place, right? So reduction is taking place. What happened here? Oxidation taking place means this rod will be act as a good reducing agent. It is oxidizing property. So this is act as a good reducing it. At the same time here reduction is taking place. So this copper rod, that is copper electrode, will act as a good oxidizing agent. It is act as a good oxidizing agent. This is what, students, this is what actually salt bridge. This is anode compartment, this is cathode compartment. The two half cell is placed here. The redox reaction is taking place. This is placed in a porous part and this is placed in a... Now we are going to see about the potential of each electrode here. One is oxidation, another one is reduction. So now the new terms you are going to see in this lesson. What is mean by electrode? I told you already, the electrode is what, students, here? Zinc as well as copper or any other transition metals may be act as a. So the electrode is a material. It may be a metallic bar, the rod or strip which conduct the electrons in or out of the solution. Anode is what? Anode is the electrode at which oxidation occur. The oxidation occur in that side of left side. Here the left side. So electrode sends electrons. So here it sends electrons to the outer circuit. So again, what is meant by cathode? What is meant by cathode? It is an electrode which is accepting, receiving electrons in the cathode. So electrolyte is what actually? Here the zinc sulfate solution or copper sulfate solution, that is mainly salt solution, is known as so electrolyte. And anode compartment is what actually? Anode compartment is nothing else which oxidation half reaction occurs in the anode compartment. What is meant by cathode compartment? In this cathode compartment which reduction half cell is occurs, it contains the cathode, right? So now we are seeing the two types of electrodes. One is what? Oxidation electrodes as well as reduction electrodes. So understand, students, now by using this, now we are going to see the standard electrode potential. So now we understand this, what is meant by electrode. What is meant by electrode? The electrode is nothing else a strip of rod, metal or any one. So now we are going to find out the potential of rod. Suppose we want to determine the potential of zinc or want to determine the potential of copper. It must be in a standard condition. What must be the standard? So what is meant by standard condition? It is nothing else the oxidation and reducing power of element measured in the standard electrode potential. Suppose if you are taking zinc, what will be the oxidizing power? What will be the reducing power of zinc? If you want to take you want to determine the copper electrode, what will be that oxidizing or reduction power? It must be determined by standard electrode potential. So standard electrode potential is the value of standard EMF of a cell is which molecular hydrogen under standard pressure. It will be standard pressure is 1 atmospheric pressure. Standard pressure is 1 atmospheric pressure as well as and 273 Kelvin. 273 Kelvin is oxidized to solvated protons at the electrode. So now we are going to see, suppose I am going to determine the zinc potential means with the help of one more electrode is, that is what? SHE. The SHE is what actually? SHE is nothing else. It is SHE is nothing else. It is single or standard hydrogen electrode. Simply we can write this as a SHE. So by the help of standard hydrogen electrode. Suppose I told you already in the Daniell cell. This is actually Daniell cell. In this Daniell cell, so zinc is placed in the left side and copper is placed in the right side. So now I am going to determine the EMF of or potential of zinc means with the coupling with another one electrode. That electrode is what? It is SHE, that is standard hydrogen electrode. The standard hydrogen electrode, it is placed in the glass hood. This glass hood, the hydrogen electrode always placed on one more electrode, that is what platinum. This is inert electrode. In that, along with the inert electrode, the hydrogen is placed. Hydrogen electrode is placed. So, want to determine the EMF of zinc. This is placed along with the SHG. There is SHG is what? Standard hydrogen electrode. This must be placed in the right side and this must be placed in the left side. So, see here the SHG is present in the right side. Some condition will be there, must be it is placed in 1 mole of solution as well as 25 degrees Celsius. 25 degrees Celsius. So 1 atmospheric pressure and 25 degrees Celsius the solution was. This is 1 mole dm cube 273 Kelvin placed. So in the left side usually what happened? So the voltmeter also placed. So the current will be passed here. Automatically the oxidation occurs in the left side. Automatically oxidation occurs in the right side. The electron flows from the left side compartment to right side compartment. Already you know that in the left side compartment anode and the right side compartment is a cathode compartment. So to determine the EMF or to determine the potential of zinc with the help of SHG, a transfer of electron from left to right. The electron flows from left to right through the wire externally. Now the zinc becomes zinc 2 plus and 2 electron is released. At the same time the 2 electron is received by hydrogen. So it becomes 2 H plus 2 electrons become high molecular hydrogen. So here the left side oxidation taking place. At the same time the right side reduction is taking place, isn't it? And the EMF of this zinc is also in negative value. It gives the negative value, that is what? Minus 0.76 volt is placed. So that is what? That is standard EMF of half cell of zinc. So through that we can identify, we can determine with the help of SHG, standard hydrogen electrode, we can determine the potential of any transition metals. It may be a zinc, it may be a copper also. So that's all students. We will see the next topic in next video.